Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Josie Ames, and I'm Chair of Visit Lebanon Valley. I'd like to introduce our new President and our Administrative Assistant to Visit Lebanon Valley, Jennifer Kuzo, who is our new President, and Mary Weigley, who is our Administrative Assistant. As you know, this is Jennifer's third week in her new position, and Mary's been here over a year, but I felt it was good for Mary to come along also so that she could get to meet everyone here on the board and kind of go through her qualifications, and then I'll just let Jennifer go through what she has done in the last 3 weeks. We've been very busy, and I'm really proud of what we have accomplished in the 3 weeks. So I'll introduce Mary. Mary?
Hi. Well, I started last year on December 6th, and I have a degree in American history. I worked at the Richland Library. I worked in a school district. I'm a native of Lebanon County, so I know the places. And I learned a lot about Lebanon County. I do freelance writing, so I think I'm a good asset to the Visit Lebanon Valley, working on pamphlets, and I do the social media for it.
Thank you, Mary.
Okay, and Jennifer Kuzo, our new President.
Okay, good morning. I made a comprehensive list of some of the things I've done in the last 2.5, 3 weeks. And the two priorities that I had when I walked in were things that had been started that needed to be addressed right away. And number one was the community guide. The 2018 community guide will be coming out next month, mid-March. And we're getting all the ads in the last minute push to get everything exactly how it needs to be. It will be a larger size, just to give you an idea, and with a beautiful cover of Cornwall furnace on the front, and it's very nicely done. So we're very proud of that. The other priority that we worked on was it was brought to my attention that the Atlantic Sunrise pipeline was offering a grant, and has been, I believe, for the last maybe 2 years for different entities. And I started thinking, what could we do to use that money towards promoting all of Lebanon Valley? And we had received a request from the Pennsylvania State Parks and Recreation Association, and they said, do you have any kind of literature that comprehensively includes all of the outdoor things? And I'm like, that's what we need to do. So we compiled a proposal for the grant, and we don't know if we got it yet, of course. We only submitted it yesterday, but we worked like crazy and submitted. We had over 16 different Lebanon Valley features between the rail trails and, Gretna Lake and Coleman's Park and, Stover's Dam and the list, Memorial Lake and the Quiddy and the Garbage Museum and all the wonderful things that nobody else has but that we have, and that makes Lebanon Valley so special. So we're really hoping that gets approved, and maybe, that's something that we can really highlight, another reason to come to Lebanon Valley. Some other priorities of my time have been to meet with, of course, Pat Kerwin at the Expo and understand how our relationship can work together and support each other on another level, as well as the Chamber of Commerce. And we will be hosting a mixer for the Chamber of Commerce, or in conjunction with the Chamber of Commerce, in March, as an open house with the farmers market and our office adjacent to, and inviting the community through the chamber to come and meet us and see exactly what this visitor center is all about. We are a welcome center, and we want locals as well as visitors to rely on us for information and brochures. One of the other things that I've been working on is with the colleges in the area. I didn't think we had any information relevant right away. If someone came in and said, you know, what are the colleges in the area? And I met with Jeffrey Roche, the Vice President of Strategic Initiatives at Lebanon Valley College. And now we have their information and they will have our information. We're talking about possible internships and ways that we can have our guide there and talk through enrollment and new students and parents coming to the area. And then I met with Lori Bowersox at HAC as well to do the exact same thing. We need to have a presence there, and you know they need to have a presence with us. There's many more things that I worked on. I don't want to go through everything, but I do have a list that I can share with you. I added on our Getaways on Display. It's a professional company that promotes our guidebook through AAA offices in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, as well as high traffic tourist spots throughout the tri-state, basically tri-state region. And we're adding to be in the Nook, the Spooky Nook Sports Complex and Hotel Complex. So that's an additional place that we can promote. And I also met with Gretna Theater new director Brian Curtis. So we're working on how we can work together and support each other. My whole philosophy is through collaboration. I think working with all these different businesses, entities, natural attractions, everything that we have to offer in Lebanon Valley needs to work with us so that we can promote everyone equally, and it just feels like a very cohesive group, and that's our mission, to be positive and work with everyone and for the greater good. And I have one quote from Zig Ziglar that I thought summed up my first couple weeks. Of course, I don't have business cards yet, so all of that and no business cards. But anyway, one day at a time. The quote is, "Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations, for the best is yet to come."
I like that.
Thank you.
Well, Commissioner Phillips was disappointed that the cover did not have the picture of the three county commissioners.
Oh, I thought, I'm in trouble already.
When you said it was a beautiful picture, I figured it had to be us.
It had to be you three.
Hey, I did have, congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, Don.
On your, accomplishing this position, and we look forward to working with you. And I just was wondering if, this is an exciting time for tourism in Lebanon County. There's a lot of good things in our story to tell. Can you just give us a little bit about your background, just a couple minutes?
Oh, of course.
That's my fault. I was going to say that at
I'm
the
sorry.
beginning, but she could go ahead and
That was my question too,
Yeah.
so.
I'm born and raised in Palmyra, Lebanon County native. My mother was a Gingrich, so there are roots way, way back. And I have a tourism degree. It was Brandywine, which is a version of Widener, an affiliate of Widener University. And I went right out of college with Hershey and, Marriott. I started with Marriott and then went to Hershey Entertainment and Resort Company. So I feel my hospitality roots and background really molded me as a 20-something, to really understand quality and a good perception of yourself and your property that you represent in all situations, at all times of day. I feel like I can work 24/7 because anything I do or anything I say would represent Visit Lebanon Valley, and I understand that. Over those past few years then, I have had marketing and sales and advertising experience with a radio station and several ad agencies in the area, and always looking for tourism and a way to come back to Lebanon Valley, and I'm pleased to say that I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Do you have any other questions then, Commissioner?
No, that was my question, as I said.
Anything else?
No.
Anyone else have any questions for the tourism entourage.
Go get him.
Okay, thank you very
I have one.
much.
Did you work with Pat Kerwin in your past?
Yes, we were at Hershey at the
That's
same
pretty cool.
time, yes.
That's awesome.
It's funny how paths cross, and never burn bridges behind you. I've learned that.
Very
But
good.
yeah, that's nice.